Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Independent Rewind. My name, as always, Steve Sarks. This guy over here, co-host, per usual,
Rob Wells.
Frosty, Rob Wells. And
Also
boy,
Rob Wells.
do we have some exciting news for you today.
Do we have a new segment?
We have a new segment, and I gotta tell you, Rob, I'm tickled for this. By the way, sorry about our terrible backgrounds, but I am absolutely tickled for this. Now, disclaimer, okay? Disclaimer. I have said numerous times, don't inbox me if you don't like what you see on this show, because I'm going to call you out about it, okay? Ladies and gentlemen.
Are we going to call this Don't Inbox Me?
Mistakes have been made.
Is that what we're going with? Mistakes have been made?
I have been inboxed my first time. I am super excited to tell you guys about this. If you are local, you will know this person. Now, spoiler alert, this poor person is a friend of mine. We've grown apart a little bit in the last year or so, but we are friends. If you're my friend...
We release names.
Yeah, this is Ray Velasco. We will use work names. Okay.
All right, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Right, we'll
so, this is Ray Velasco. Apparently, he was pretty unhappy about the video. Oh my god, I'm dying.
Oh.
He's killing me.
Throwing his name there, sir.
You can hear me. I'm choking on his name. For sure. Not enough respect on it. Not enough respect on it. Good God. So, he's not very happy about the review we did with Travis Dufour in here. On him and Travis's tag team match against Nikki, the Bull, and Scott Fowler.
By the way, Travis Dufour does not like the show.
Travis Dufour does not like this show. So we have two unhappy people from this one show. Okay?
Travis Dufour didn't inbox you, though. So.
No, Travis Dufour did not inbox me. But their mutual hatred for the Independent Rewind could lead to a climate control reunion. Climate control.
Actually, I was going to say their hatred for the show could end up being coast to coast.
That's a terrible joke. Guys, don't let him do dad jokes. Don't let him do it. Okay? So let's jump into this real quick because we've got a match. We still have a match we're going to watch. Okay?
Yes.
So,
we're going to get it out of the way so we can get to the
again,
match.
Let me preface this with... Now, I've already listened to these. Okay? These are messages from him. There is stuff that I'm going to cut out because if it doesn't pertain to the show... You guys don't need to know about that, okay? That's personal stuff. You don't need to know about that. I'm not going to put him on blast for that, okay? Ray, if you're listening, I love you, man. If you don't like the show, come on it and defend your honor.
He's going to be so mad.
You're going to be mad. I love you, man. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
First and foremost, you guys bring him on that show because you knew he was going to have some shit to say. You knew he wasn't going to like anything that had to do with it.
Him being Trey Blaylock.
Yeah, so he thinks we brought Trey on here strictly to... Or, I'm sorry, not Trey Blaylock, Travis Dufour. He thought we brought Travis Dufour on strictly to crap on him. Not the case. Rob and I did not know that we were reviewing that match until Travis showed up, and we said, hey, Travis, what match would you like to review? And he said, oh, how about the one where I almost broke my neck? That was his choice. We didn't know it was coming up. We just invited him on the show. Actually, he asked to be on the show, which, by the way, if you'd like to ask to be on the show, Facebook, at The Indie Rewind, Twitter, Twitch, Google, YouTube, The Independent Rewind. Send us a message. Let us know you want to be on. We don't reach out to you. You reach out to us. Okay.
independentrewind@gmail.com, and that's not inboxing, by the way. That's
not inbox. That's different. Inboxing was you guys reviewed my match, and you said I was crap, but really, I'm super better than both of you fat turds. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna blow you up, and then I'm gonna review a whole show of your stuff. I'm not doing that to Ricky right now, though. Okay. So, rebuttal 1.
All right. Back to the...
I'm sorry. Do you guys think this was done?
Second, I wore those tights to pay honor to a dead man. Show some respect. Third, deaf, dumb, and blind, Fowler's better than anybody we've ever wrestled. Anybody we've ever been on cards with. Show him respect. Lastly, well, maybe not lastly, but the reason that he fucked the neck bump up is because he took it wrong. Why did I let Fowler, why was I choking and cheating as hardcore as we did? It's a WWE superstar. We were selling that. Obviously, we had to do those things. You know your psychology. Come on now, Steve.
Okay, so I'm going to rebut all this right now because this one made me a little hot. First off, R.I.P. Prodigy. Now, again, I'm going to let you guys know, Prodigy and I were not friends. That being said, we weren't enemies, but I never looked forward to working him, never had to work him. If I was in a locker room, I kind of stayed away from him. His vibe wasn't my vibe, okay? I saw him wrestle a few guys, and he went, everybody's like, oh yeah, he's a stiff worker. No, dude was kind of a prick to some people in the ring, and I don't really play that game. But, and I don't know the other side of that story, because maybe those guys were jackasses. I don't know. By the way, there's going to be a lot of cursing on this episode, because these are not kid-friendly.
Yeah, no. This is 18 plus, please.
So, Prodigy wasn't dead yet. Prodigy had not passed away yet when he was wearing these tights, okay? And then a little saggy in the junk. Prodigy was a much larger man than Ray was. Ray, sorry, my guy. Prodigy was just a bigger guy. I'm not saying where it counts he was bigger. I don't know about all that. Again,
he had a big heart.
Ow, motherfucker. My cat just fucked me up. You did, little prick. Again, didn't know Prodigy like that. But I don't want to ever talk poorly on a dead man. That's out of class. The guy did a lot of amazing things in the business. A lot of people really miss him, and his name is very well respected. So I don't want anybody to think I'm talking trash on him. Not the case. Just like to be blunt. But he hadn't passed away yet. Second, yeah, Scott Fowler's really good. Yeah. He's super good.
I don't think we crapped on any of that match of him, did we?
No, I didn't crap on Fowler. Here's the only thing I'm going to say, though. You said he's the best person you, me, or any of us have ever been on matches or cards with. I wrestled Mike Raddick numerous times, okay? A plethora of times, okay? I've been on cards with, oh my god, I can't remember his WWE name now. What's Jimmy Dream's WWE name? James Ellsworth. Yeah. I wrestled, that's and how much that means, I guess.
Before he was famous.
Yeah. Oops. But yeah, Scott Fowler's great. Scott Fowler's awesome. Again, don't really know Fowler very well. I know that he was a little more difficult to book because he only wanted to work certain guys. And whatever, that's his business. Do not sit here and try to explain or try to reason nothing but cheap heat the whole match. Don't do that. Don't say he's a WWE superstar, so it's okay that we had bad wrestling. No. Especially if I paid a guy $150, he better take a straight up punch to the face. For $150, you're like,
you better show me something for $150.
If I'm giving you extra money like that, we're going. You're gonna make me look really good, not back rakes and low blows and chokes. Like, good. Here's my problem with that, Ray. You are better than that. You are trying to downplay it to say like, oh, we did the smart thing. You didn't. Truth of the matter is, now again, this is a long time ago. We were all really young in the business. Oh, okay? Yeah. I'm not. You make it seem as though I'm acting like this was Ray last week, and he sucks. No, that's not the case. The case is, and we wrestled back then too. And I don't know if you remember this, but Rob and I were terrible. Rob never got better, but I was still terrible. Okay, that happens. We were.
Well, I'm definitely qualified to sit behind this mic and shout out to everybody.
That's the best part of this. Right? That's the best part of this. So yeah, we were bad, man. Don't try to don't cling on to the past and try to justify that as some sort of high mountain you were on. Because the truth is, you weren't. You were in the ring with someone who was significantly better than you, and you did what you could do at the time, but now you could do so much better than that. Which is why, and I'm reviewing this match as an all-around match. Not like hey, I'm going to review this as Steve Starks has been in the business for a year. No. I'm reviewing this as now. And the bottom line is, wasn't good. I forget what the last thing was he said.
I say you got your
I'm trying.
blow your steam off yet?
No, I can't fast forward. Next.
Blaylock talks about how bad his gear was. Well, maybe he should have bought some of his own damn gear.
Woo, shade. Dab on.
But I will say this.
Shots fired.
He made me. He made me what I was. He was one of my very best friends, and that when the day I wronged him was the day my life changed forever.
Now, he says more stuff after that, but that's between he and I. That's personal stuff. It's got nothing to do with the match. I just thought that it'd be good for the world to know that Ray is not happy with himself over what happened with him and Travis. Travis, if you're listening, let's see that kiss. Alright.
But you tell anybody up there, I work circles around all y'all right the fuck now. Bitch. And did I want to work Fowler? Yeah, I wanted to work Fowler. I was tired of being put against guys who couldn't work, putting over guys who didn't deserve it. I paid him an extra $150 to work your show. He didn't want to work it. So yeah, I paid extra, like I was going to pay for Flex. But you know, you guys want to bust stuff out. Why don't you have Rob tell about how he was the one that came up with that King and Queens of Wrestling to put over his promotion and to put his stars over. I thank you and Rob for everything you've done, but don't paint a picture that, you know, don't paint a picture so cold that it doesn't allow one to get shine.
Okay, so that's the end of that one.
Okay.
The first thing we talked about, the $150. Okay, Scott didn't want to work the show. You're right, Scott didn't want to work the show because Scott had a terrible reputation for no-showing literally everything. Don't put that on me. Scott was just a bad businessman. Like he greatest, amazing wrestler, shit employee. Sorry. I was on. In my career, I've been on at least 10 shows that he was supposed to be on, and I think I've been on in a roster with him 5 times, maybe. And then
maybe less than that.
He comes in, he sits in a corner, he keeps to himself, and he goes out there. I mean, don't get me wrong, again, the guy's good. I'm not saying he should be setting up rings and tearing down rings, but like you're in a locker room with a ton of younger dudes. Talk to somebody, share some of that knowledge, share some of that wisdom.
Especially with the guys who want to have the wisdom shared with them.
Heads up, Scott Fowler. If you by chance watch this, which I'm sure you're doing very well in life, don't inbox me. It won't go well.
All
okay. Right. So,
Gary,
Rob,
my turn?
Yes, I want you go. I've been talking this whole time. This one's about you.
The whole time. So, full disclosure, the Indie Rewind originally was started by me. I brought in 2 people actually, who wanted to review the independent circuit, a lot of shows around the area and whatnot. So I said, look, just kind of, I set you guys up with the page and everything, and kind of, if you have any questions, ask me, like, hey, should I do this? Hey, should I not do this? Is this considered, fan stuff or insider stuff or whatnot? And so just kind of, I'll kind of be here to kind of guide you guys along, but don't put my name on it. I said, because if my name gets put on it, they're not going to,
respect
they're really not going to let you in as much as they should.
Because it's going to look like, it's at that point, really, it's going to look like you have an agenda.
Right.
Which
and I didn't want to have an agenda.
No,
I didn't start the Indie Rewind to put over my fed. I just so happened to let them into Pro Wrestling Showcase to kind of get comfortable with what they were doing, and then they took it upon themselves to go to other promotions to do interviews, Wrestlers of the Month, stuff like that. And I gotta say, when it was up and running, they did an excellent job.
Yeah, there's a ton of likes on this page.
Yeah, right. Well, that was over the course of what, 2-3 years?
Yeah. So let's set this up. So the Indie Rewind was the first installment. Okay.
Yes.
Kings and Queens broke off of the Indie Rewind, correct? Gary Covert decided to go out on his own.
Yeah, Gary Covert decided to go out on his own, and because he wasn't happy with the way things were kind of being run or whatever here.
Now, you were not running that, correct?
No, I was not.
It was Margie and Logan.
Yeah, Logan came on later.
Yeah.
It was originally Gary and Margie.
Okay.
And Logan came on later. Logan did some pretty interesting things with the page, that I was kind of like, I might not like myself, but like I say, I wasn't running it, so I just kinda let him go. And then, like I say, Gary and Margie and Logan all kind of had a disagreement or whatever, and Gary basically took his ball and went and did Kings and Queens of Wrestling, or Kings and Queens, or whatever it is.
I got you.
Yeah. So, and then Margie and Logan kind of took over, and they stayed on for a little bit longer, and then I think they had a little bit of a disagreement also. And then Logan was kind of like in charge of the page and doing some stuff, and then he just kind of dropped off what he was doing.
Now, you never told them that they had to positively promote your product, though, correct?
Right. No, I never told.
Now, that being said,
yeah,
it is implied that they're going to. Okay, if you come onto the show for the guy that set you up with everything and gave you all the ins, you're going to talk well about him. Let's be honest. But you never told them they had to, and you never sent them to other shows strictly to like tear anybody else down or anything like that, right? As a matter, actually, if I remember correctly, it was a very positive page, like altogether. They really didn't crap talk people because the people running it were kind of smart monkey.
I am fairly good at putting people who don't have a chance to put themselves in front of a crowd to do so that they can up their career.
Your shirt says "Stay humble," and you're being the least modest person.
Put the glasses off. You noticed that, right?
Yeah.
I want to address this. I will put people on my show when I have 1,000 people telling me no, if I believe they have some kind of talent or something to offer. So I knew that Margie and the rest of them, they were definitely set up to do like a journalism angle, I guess. And so I left them run with it.
So, Ray, the rebuttal to that is, yes, so what? He started all that stuff. So what? Who cares? Like, my problem here is, Ray, is you make it seem as though we are doing this show to put ourselves over for some ungodly reason. Watch episode 1, babes. Episode 1. It's just me and Rob crapping on ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay? That's how we do.
We don't
This
care.
isn't... Yeah, this isn't... You... And it, later on in the message, before I put it away, he says some stuff about he doesn't like that it's like it's a show like for workers. Yeah. If fans want to watch it, super. But what the fun part of this is having workers come on here and see this stuff, the stuff that they think in their head but won't say out loud, we get to say because we don't wrestle anywhere anymore. We have both voluntarily, essentially, kind of hung it up. Now, neither one of us are really retired, because that's a stupid thing to do in professional wrestling, especially since the second somebody gives you a heavyweight championship and you're like, I'm retiring on top, you go wrestle down in West Virginia 3 or 4 more times a month. What a retirement. What do you do, Basil? What's it all mean?
Yep.
Yeah. So, no, retirement's stupid. We don't do that. Anyways, Rob, you good? You feel good about that? Does everybody else feel good about that?
I think it was all right, right?
Yes.
I mean, if I was going to put myself over, wouldn't I have done it back then?
Rob, I got a question for you. Okay, actually, I got a game for you. I'd like to play a game called Two Thumbs. Okay?
Okay.
It's about the moral of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Who has 2 thumbs and you shouldn't inbox if you have a problem with the Independent Rewind?
Can I phone a friend?
Sure.
Can't phone Stover. He doesn't like me.
And he doesn't know the answer to this question, apparently.
We're gonna go with Ray Velasco.
Oh, no. The question is, who don't you inbox?
Oh!
And the answer is, this guy.
That guy.
Okay?
Well, I gotta
God,
do that.
you really threw that joke on his
Which
face.
side are you on?
To the other way.
That one. Okay.
I'm over here.
Yeah,
You're over
we're
there.
up and down right now on my screen. So.
Oh, no, we're left and right on mine.
Okay, so that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that guy.
Yeah, that's right. All right. So, guys, we're going to get to this. We watched... so, if you remember correctly, this is...
We don't know what episode it was.
No, just a few episodes ago.
Yeah, that wasn't long ago, but yeah, it's...
This was the biker match. if you remember. This match number 2, my guys. Match number 2. All right. So, Rob,
we don't know how long it is.
I've got no idea how long it is. We haven't watched it.
After this great introduction we did for this Saturday show, or this show.
Yeah. We're 20 minutes in, haven't touched a match.
Yep,
Let's go, boys. Let's go. So, don't know how long it is. Don't know if it's a tag match. We have not watched this. As always, I'm going to let everybody know. We have no idea what this is. All I know is
there's 2 big, rotund women in the shot right now.
There's 4 camera women in this shot right now. All right.
I get it.
Frosty, you ready?
Yeah, give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1.
There's an awful lot of screaming there that last right before that cut.
It's everybody dying in a fire from the ref comes out with his shirt popped out.
How much grease does that guy have in his hair?
Oh, Jesse Skelton's on the card.
You know what? It's close.
You thought that, didn't
close. You know what? If that's him, wow.
Ooh, first off, if that's him, he's real young here. Real young. Nah, he hasn't done any HBK poses yet. I will say, look, credit, this guy looks good.
Yeah, he's got some decent gear.
He's got some decent gear. A little bit of muscle mass wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
But, who am I to talk?
Are they kick pads? Yeah, kick pads.
So what? Tear it up. Got tights.
No, I'm not.
That's already 100% better than the people before him.
Yeah. You mean the biker guys?
Old swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Okay, self high five, guys. If he's not facing DDP, I'm done.
Oh, wow.
This guy has a championship too? The 2 guys before him had championships.
He's also got a sense of humor.
I mean, credit for the sense of humor.
Something tells me he found that in the back.
The fact that he can pedal that, look, credit to this guy.
Yeah. He's going to get off of it, he's going to be like 3 foot tall.
Yeah.
Oh, you're cool there, fan, aren't you?
Yeah. He's clearly the good guy, which is super. I want to make fun of this entrance, but it's different.
Yeah, it's fun.
I just hope this guy isn't super, like, comic-y. You know what I mean?
Is that the bake sale table, by the way?
Yeah, that's it. That's the bake sale. Man, that thing's like a drifter. I can't sing this shit.
Oh, I just took notice they actually have tag ropes on the ring, props to the Fed. Or the ring rental, one of the 2.
Yes, Zach Rain, they're in a church. Last time he pointed that out like 4 times.
So what is this guy the champion of right now?
We're about to find out, I think. My hope? Dying in a fire. I'm really hoping this is bad.
Judging by the way these guys look,
they look good. They've got their stuff. Like the ref, I hate the ref. Look at his shirt's untucked in the front already. A baggy ref shirt is unacceptable. Like, you don't just. He walked up to him to check him with like, never mind, you're good. Never mind. Don't want to touch wiener. Dude, you check people.
United States.
This guy's the champion of all of the United States. I should know. I've also held that championship.
He is a heavyweight. I held that championship also.
Me?
Although I was supposed to have a red strap, and it never happened.
All in the same group.
I was supposed to have a strap, and they happened to forget about it. It was forgotten.
I'm gonna turn this volume up a little bit on this video.
Okay.
You're getting punched in the ding ding.
Did he say he was gonna punch him in the ding ding?
Yeah, he did.
He's gonna punch him in the ding ding. This could be a kidney shot.
This is gonna be good. That's all there is to it. This is gonna be good.
Oh, he's gonna get it.
Here's the thing. I'm definitely realizing that we maybe should have done an audio check for each video.
Yeah, probably.
Because God knows that they're going to be able to hear us over this. And after we did 20 minutes talking about Ray Velasquez, I'm going to restart.
We can almost cut that into its own episode.
Yeah. We could have made it its own episode, honestly.
Oh, now the referee wants to check.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Now he's check. At least he got around to checking.
Oh, there's your HBK. Little stretch here.
This guy's got a little bit of pot belly on him.
Wait. What you saying? Are you ready, sir? I can't hear you.
I can't read this guy, by the way. I can't tell if he's a. I mean, he's kind of doing a little bit of heelish stuff.
Yeah, I can't. Exactly. I can't hear you over these people.
Yeah. And the other guy, he's just kind of moving around. So
the other guy doesn't know I guess I'll wrestle. So Black Trunks is saying, okay, Black Trunks is babyface. Yeah. I thought he was a heel. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe he was putting on.
Yeah. The Blue Trunks, you can tell he really knows how to work the crowd because he said in his quote.
He either knows how to work the crowd, or he's sold the most different.
I don't know, he's matched too. The ref is grabbing his junk. Oh, because he was going to punch him in the ding-ding. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Why are we turning left? I don't know.
Okay, dude, you're doing too much. Calm down.
We're not catching butterflies.
Oh, man, he's catching... Stop the butterfly, man. Be a heel for crying. That's... Man.
The black shorts is face. He's the face.
No, the other guys... Whoever
Attack somebody. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
How far are we in this match? 10 minutes?
This is a goofy, stupid-ass match. I can feel it. I just pray for a respect match.
He's gonna beat him with a roll-up.
Here's the thing. When you're wrestling, you don't see that much on cards. Us watching this...
Oh, Jesus, cramming. Is he highly hitting right now?
At this point, they're not testing muscles. They're just testing to see who has the thicker bone density. Because neither one of them have muscles.
Who had a Pop-Tart this morning? I did.
Alright, I used to do stupid stuff like that.
Milk does a body good here.
Wouldn't it? This is too goofy.
Yeah, there's too much. He's doing too much.
Yeah.
Hey kid, how about some reaction? If you don't believe it, how
that
much
was it? Wait, you're done with that already?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it wastes it.
Do we have to point out what in God's name was that?
I don't know.
He has no idea how to transition.
Are you talking to him right now? Is that what you're doing?
Listen, I'm just glad that he switched the headline to the correct side. He didn't have the chance on the correct side. He's got the headline. Oh, that was pretty good. I think that was a split. That was pretty good.
Wasn't bad.
No, that was pretty solid.
I don't hate that.
He's got good positioning here at this point. God, that roach thing was abysmal.
Now, I'm going to ask a question. After a goofy start like that, are we over chain wrestling already?
Okay, count to 5, ref. Nipple pinches are not legal. He's biting it.
So, let go of the hold. Why would you stand?
You ain't paying me. Actually, I would do that. I don't care.
You know what? They're both same size. Don't you even.
Yeah, but one of them had momentum. The other one didn't.
Yeah, but the other one's got guns, remember?
I'm not doing that. What? No, I ain't stupid. What is that?
No, he's stupid.
It's a roof. Nothing. My shoes. No, it's not. Yes.
And bomb.
I hate all parts of this. Every single part of this stupid cheap pop, like too much hokey pokey.
Oh, they were in the back to go, Rob, do you know how to work? No, I don't. Okay, let's do some goofy stuff.
I didn't think he posted for that Beal.
No,
For the hip toss.
Did it? That's the weakest. Oh my! You couldn't even smear.
Okay, I'm complete referee. Referee, save this match. Pull out the gasoline and lighter from your pocket and kill these guys. Okay?
That slap couldn't even have smeared.
This is the worst. This is. So, here's the problem. There's a ton of potential in this ring. Besides a few like little children laughs, there's not a lot going on here.
That's really what they're putting on right now is a little child's match.
And I don't like these two guys could probably be more significantly more serious. These two guys could probably be more.
It's okay to be silly at times, but learn how not to take it too far.
Oh, that looked good. Credit. That looked really good.
He's got some good strikes. Oh, here we go.
Good. That's good. Credit. Snap me out the corner. God, what? That looked like a body slam with the neck.
Wasn't bad.
No, not bad. Stay on top. Go for a pin. When he kicks out, grind him. Grind him. Don't pick him up. Whatever you do, don't pick him up. Don't pick him up.
He's picking him up.
I just told you.
He's picking him up.
Don't. Why? Why would you want?
Why did he throw him to the outside?
Look, no. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with throwing the outside. But
no, I know why he threw him the outside right here. Oh, no. Two skinny guys. He didn't do any jumping off the side. That's ridiculous.
Are you kidding me? Look at their skill level. That's not happening. Hit him again. You get over here. Don't get. Oh, that's pretty good.
So they walk 3/4 around the way around the ring just to do that.
Do one post. Look at him. He's like grabbing on the face like, no, I don't want to. Whatever you're doing, I don't want to do it.
Count me out, ref. Oh!
That was good.
Okay. All right.
Little soul food.
All right.
Little Mark Brown foot fetish for you.
Come on, man.
Am I allowed to say that on here?
I don't know. Maybe. It's too late in the episode not to.
Whoops. Shout out to a guy who's Chris attention knows a lot about wrestling. Mark Brown, don't inbox me.
Actually, I heard he's doing pretty good for himself.
What's he do?
I think he's in TV production.
Wow, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. He's still doing well. Oh, wow.
What the fuck was that?
Somebody didn't know how to
I
get
didn't
up.
mind that kick there to the head. These guys show like they have potential, but they're so sloppy. They're so like now that they're not doing all this jokey stuff. 7 feet of distance.
Yeah, that's.
Not to mention, where's the DQ?
Oh, that referee. I'm surprised he's.
I was just getting ready to compliment them for not doing all this hokey pokey, jokey stuff.
Yep, so much for that.
And right back to it. I hate you.
What do you think's going to be the finish? A Wet Willie?
I hope it's a run-in where swing and a miss comes off and just obliterates both. Great looking punches.
Yeah, they got some good looking strikes.
Really good strikes. It's like that's all these guys train on is strikes.
They didn't come to practice a couple days a week.
Because it's not psychology.
Wow, how about you duck the right way? Oh, this is it. The flashy finish.
Nope. Kick out. It's WrestleMania.
Told you. Flashy finish, bud.
There was like one legitimate move in this. Was there anything else in that? Was there any other, like, suplexes or body slams or anything?
Really.
So one legitimate move in that entire match.
A lot of like hip tosses, arm
Oh,
drags.
yeah, there were hip tosses on, right?
Yeah, arm drags, chain wrestling. A lot of hooky BS, though.
So much hokey BS.
I'm pretty sure at this point in my life, I could probably beat him.
Well, yeah, he just had a match and Corey Bush was the
Go
referee.
for that hooky BS and I just crack him one right in the head.
By the way, I like to wait in case there's a respect handshake, but he just stepped on him, so...
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a respect handshake.
I'm just praying to God at this point the rope snaps and he falls off there.
No respect handshake. He just walked over the guy. Alright, man, you've had your time in the sun. Get out of the ring.
Yeah, get the fuck out of the ring. Actually, this guy should have powdered a while ago.
Yeah, well.
Alright. We're good on this?
Yeah,
Gucci.
we're done. Okay.
Gucci. Alright, Rob. Hit me with it.
Do I have to do it first?
I'll go first if you want.
I gotta tell you, I am a fan of the hokey stuff and the entertaining stuff. These guys took it way too far.
Way too far.
30 degrees. Easy.
30?
30, yeah, because it's like I said, there wasn't any real legitimate moves. Yeah, the strikes were all right. Actually, the strikes were very good. But just with all the hokey BS they were doing, just brought the match way down.
So, I'm going to go 55 on this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason I say 55 is significantly higher than what you just did because you're a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Too. The reason
I
I
like
say
to put myself over.
Yeah, I see that. Stay humble. So, the reason I say 55 is if I booked a show and this match was on my card,
Mm-hmm.
the kids got what they wanted out of it. The kids got everything out of this match, okay? I look at the guys when they come back and I go, hey, next time, we're going to yank in some of that hokey stuff. Like, there's a lot of room for improvement and for growth on this. The psychology was bad. I mean, it was really bad. But if you'd taken out some of the hokey stuff, you wouldn't have noticed it so much. The face heel wasn't as noticeable as it should have been. A lot of the moves were not crisp. I mean, a lot of the strikes were, but a lot of the moves were not crisp at all. I mean, there was just... That's a no for me, dog.
Okay.
But, yeah, I say 55 degrees... Room for improvement, but I've seen worse. I watched Hoss face Center and Bones last week.
Right. So you were saying that the kids got everything they wanted out of it, right?
Yeah, children. Sure.
Good. Okay.
Why?
Because I got to tell you, if by the way, 18 plus here, if I had a sex with a prostitute and then I got AIDS afterwards, did I get everything out of it?
Yes. I mean, if you pay for a prostitute and you have sex with her and then get the HIV. Okay, and I'm not...
Did I get everything out of it?
I'm not just... At this point, we're not just sure you got the HIV. We're HIV positive you got it, okay? So, at this point, if you got the HIV, you paid for sex. You didn't pay for a long life after the sex. You didn't pay for a good...
Got a little extra.
You know, yeah. Exactly. If anything, you owe her some kashish. And if Magic Johnson has taught us anything, it's that cash is the cure for the HIV. So, you Gucci.
Controversy creates cash, but cash creates cures.
That's right. Hashtag COVID-19. Hashtag stay safe. Stay safe. Guys, this is a 38-minute episode. Doesn't have to be. Sorry that happened. Listen, if you want to send us matches, Facebook, at the Indie Rewind. Gmail, independentrewind@gmail.com. Twitter, Twitch, Mixer, all that happy jazz. Look us up at Independent Rewind. Please send it to our Gmail, independentrewind@gmail.com. Send us matches you want us to watch. Ask us to be on the show. We'll schedule something for you. I don't care if you're a ref, valet, booker, wrestler. Doesn't matter. If you want on, hop on. If we've talked crap about you, Scott Fallon, Mark Brown, Mike Raddick, any of these people, that Ricky Stover, any of these people, said us a street name. My B. Yeah. Ray Velasco.
He used that as his wrestling name there for a while.
Oh, did he? My bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, so if you want on the show, just ask on the show, man. I'll put you on the show. There's no hard feelings here. It's just people having a good time. All right? Don't inbox me. Don't do it. Anyways, as always, I'm Steve Sarks.
Frosty, Rob Wells.
Thank you guys very much. Stay safe and have a good time.